The 2013 budget, Mr. Speaker, and forgive me for coughing every now and again, is presented in challenging times, but against the background of a new strategic framework for growth and development. This is a budget in which there is limited room for expansion, yet there are significant opportunities for change. There are firstly signs of improvement in the world economy, though the outlook remains troubled, and it's more than likely that they will remain troubled for the next 3 to 5 years, if not beyond that. South Africa's economy has continued to grow, but at a slower rate than projected at the time of the 2012 budget. The 2013 budget takes the National Development Plan and other programs of government as a starting point or point of departure. The strategic plans of government and the medium-term expenditure plans will be aligned to realize our objectives. Government has taken measures to control growth in spending. Spending plans have been reduced by some 10.4 billion rands through reprioritization, savings, and a drawdown on the contingency reserve. Government remains committed to a large-scale infrastructure investment program, and our path of spending and the recovery in revenue will stabilize debt at just higher than 40% of GDP. The budget deficit will fall from 5.2% in 2012-2013 to 3.1% in 2015-2016. A review will be initiated this year of our tax policy framework and its role in supporting the objectives of inclusive growth, employment, development, and fiscal sustainability. In the 2013-14 fiscal year, personal income tax relief of some 7 billion rands is granted. A new local government equitable share formula is proposed, providing a subsidy for free basic services designed to reach 59% of households in South Africa. Further education and training, Minister Nzimande, will continue to be extended and enhanced. In this budget, we continue to invest in education, health, housing, public transport, and social development, components of the social wage which add up to 60% of public expenditure. As part of a package of measures aimed at boosting opportunities for young work seekers, government recognizes the need to share the costs of expanding job opportunities with the private sector. And following careful consideration of inputs from various stakeholders, a revised youth employment incentive will be tabled in the House after consultation with various stakeholders, together with a proposed employment incentive for special economic zones. In this regard, I want to quote from page 23 of the budget review. Government's existing approach to supporting employment growth focuses on training, skills development, labor market activation, and short-term public employment. Programs in support of these objectives include sector education and training authorities, further education and training colleges, small enterprise support, the Industrial Policy Action Plan, the Expanded Public Works Program, and the Community Work Program. To complement existing programs, a tax incentive aimed at encouraging firms to employ young work seekers will be tabled for consideration by Parliament. The introduction of this tax incentive, which takes into account the concerns of organized labor, will help young people enter the labor market, gain valuable experience, and access career opportunities. The administratively simple incentive will create a graduated tax incentive at the entry-level wage, falling to zero when the earnings reach the personal income tax threshold. Protection provided by existing labor legislation, combined with oversight by the South African Revenue Service and the Department of Labor, will limit any displacement that might arise. A similar tax incentive will be made available to eligible workers of all ages within the special economic zones. Let us for a moment reflect